Hey everyone, James here from the High Performance Health Program. I've been working with Jay, my client, for the last few months. So Jay, just tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from and what do you do?
Sure. Yeah. I live on the East Coast of the United States in Charleston, South Carolina, or right outside of it. I am in the software industry. I've been a tech exec for, the past 20 years or so, and work with technology companies and am now, working on myself, getting in shape a little bit as well. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Good to hear. What has been the biggest positive change that you think you've gained from doing the program?
the biggest change for me has been in really adopting a consistent framework for taking care of myself, both from a fitness standpoint, so physical activity, weightlifting, but also from a nutritional standpoint, and maybe even from a psychological standpoint, sort of changing my perspective on movement, changing my perspective on nutrition, and then really just adopting a consistent mindset around how to take better care of myself in the long run.
Absolutely. Learning to put yourself higher at the top of the list rather than we all end up getting dragged down to the bottom of the list in terms of our health and well-being, doesn't it?
That's right.
Like what did you find were the biggest challenges in regards to coming into the program, like with regards to staying on track in terms of travel and schedule and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you hit the nail on the head. Back in the fall of actually in 2023 and in prior years, I've done a lot of traveling for business, and it's difficult to maintain a consistent schedule, and to get all the things in that you want to get in when you're traveling. And so, for me, I needed, I think we can all benefit from coaches in all walks of life, not just physical, but in our professional lives and our marriages and our other personal aspects of our lives. And so I think having someone sort of as an accountability partner who can also coach you in the best practices and the tools that you can use to really take control of your schedule, of your life, is really important. And so that has been an important aspect of this for me. But yeah, the travel and sort of the uncertain, inflexible type schedule of a leader or an executive is sort of hard to work around at times.
Absolutely. It is that accountability, isn't it, for so many people? You have the appointment in the diary, you're going to show up. That person is there over your shoulder watching sort of every step that you've made in terms of hitting your nutrition and your training plans each week. Um, and kind of sort of just finish this off, what was your biggest hesitation before joining, and what made you sort of take that leap in terms of joining the high performance health program?
Yeah, well, I mean, frankly, I was a little skeptical that somebody across the pond could be a coach for me. But look, I mean, we all do a lot of business these days on Zoom and virtually. A lot of people work out of their homes. I'm in my home office today, as I am every day. And there's no reason that you can't incorporate, doesn't matter where somebody lives these days, you can't incorporate that motivation and that set of practices into your life, no matter where people are. So that was a hesitation. I would say cost is a little bit of a hesitation for me, but as I look back and think about sort of the progress that I've made, those things absolutely have faded away in terms of their concerns for me. I mean, I'm really glad that I gave this a shot.
It's you're absolutely right. I've been a personal trainer for the last 20 years, and pre-COVID, this would never have been a thing that would have worked. And we fast forward 4 years on from that, and the world has become much more online based. And like you say, the time difference doesn't really make any difference in terms of working with somebody who was either 5 minutes down the road from you or the other side of the world. That's great. I want to say thank you to Jay for this testimonial, and anybody else that considering joining the high performance health program. I absolutely recommend it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much, Jay. Cheers.